Now, the federal government, the Bola Tinubu-led administration, has given instruction that the Orasai-led report should be implemented. And on the heels of that, the governor is appointing 168 assistants in 15 ministries. And, like, well, I just want you to, I want to hear your take on this, Mr. Andy Apotive. You know, do a comparative analysis of the move by the federal government to reduce.
I'm sure you don't want to hear my take.
I want to hear it.
I'm sure you are just going to
and
say,
then move on.
I'm just going to say they should move on to the next person. Because what I know is that you make employment based on value that you expect or value that you want to create. If you do not see value and appointment was made in HRO and economic balance, that is redundancy. Okay, in English, that is stupidity. Right? What is the value that can be created if I employed 10 people to do this task? If I reduce it to 5 people, how much value can be created? If I increase it to 20, how much value? I'm asking the question, as much as I respect, Zulum. Zulum is one of the governors I thought was one of our shining governors until I read this story recently. How do you, what is the intention, if not that politics is what is central to whatever it is that he's doing? Once upon a time, we had a governor in Rivers State who currently is the minister of the FCT, who began to appoint SSAs that were, we found one SSA in a barber shop one day. We said, oh God, they put your name as SSA. He said, this is my office. He was in a barber shop cutting people's hair. SSA to the then governor. SSA, and as soon as they paid them 1 or 2 months salary, and they achieved the purpose, political purpose for which they were established, what happened to them? They were kicked out of office. Where are they now? But today they still go by the name Honorable. I am Honorable Thomas Matthew. I was once upon a time SSA under the years of wicked administration. It has become so laughable how we play politics in this country. I want to charge Zulum, to introspect, be a bit more circumspect with some of these things. Go back. There's nothing wrong with saying, I did something in error. Go back and say, I know that it's time to put monies in the hands of political followers. We need to pay them salary. But we don't necessarily have to employ them to put monies in their hands.
All right, Mr. Ndamzi, what's your take?
Yes, Zulum appointing such number of SSAs and all that, I think he missed it this time. Just like Andy said, Zulum is one fine governor in this country that I have been following up his antecedents, and believe me, the man has been doing quite well, irrespective of the fact that his state is ravaged with terrorism, banditry, and all that. So, but him channeling such huge funds in appointing number of persons to that magnitude, it's just a serious concern that he needs to reconsider.
Yes.
The federal government is looking at cutting down costs, even though we have not seen that happen. Even though not
cutting down costs, still buying yachts.
The federal government is looking at doing that while a state governor is increasing his appointment. So it's very, very wrong. Zulum should reconsider that. Zulum should channel the resources to the IDP camps. I read somewhere in the papers that they are lacking foods. So what stops Zulum from channeling these resources, the severance packages meant for these appointees? Gather these resources, buy more foods, provide amenities, possibly build mobile houses in the various IDP camps instead of appointing such number of persons.
Right.